Hey yo, turn out the lights. It's the poltergeist report. Now, sorry for blowing out your eardrums. It's your boy Johnny Phantom, coming out of East Orlando. You know what I'm saying? With Orlando's underground, soon to be crown king of the motherfucking podcast game, aka the poltergeist report. Right now, one thing I like to say for anybody who isn't familiar with me or anything I do, which is probably going to be a lot of you guys. I'm coming out of straight, that East Orlando. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it real out here. Shout out everybody in the city. Now, hold on, excuse me while I break down the blunt, because I got to smoke up for the podcast. You feel me? I can't do this shit sober. Yeah, man. So, kind of with the focus of the poltergeist report, I'm trying to get that homegrown vibe, showing y'all boys how we do it on this flow shit. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much, except for, I was born here in Florida. You feel me? But like I've been up and down the East Coast. So I'm just trying to get that homegrown kind of Florida vibe going on. You feel me? So, first thing I want to talk about is kind of like what you're going to be able to expect right here from the poltergeist report. And that right there is going to be, you can expect interviews from rappers around the Orlando area. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get in here. I'm getting this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Anybody really I can interview that, you do got some type of talent, got some type of shit that makes you like interview worthy. I think you got a good product. I think you got, you make good music, or, shit. If your OnlyFans is popping, you a big porn, hop on my shit. I interview your ass. What's up? You know what I'm saying? But, I'm just going to do it all. We're going to do sports too. I like sports and shit. So, we're going to hit that sports vibe. A lot of people be like, yo, sports and hip hop's not really connected. But I don't think so, man. I think like a lot of people like hip hop, like sports too. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't think someone should look at the poltergeist report unless it's in the context of an interview as like news or music news. I would say a lot of this is opinion pieces. Right? And everything, you know what I'm saying, is going to be off the cuff, candid, just like the interviews, nothing done like, you know what I'm saying, before. Niggas ain't about to know these questions, you feel me? We, we gonna keep it real, because I want to present the truth to the people. I feel like in this rap game, there's a lot of like shadowy imagery and smoke and mirrors, and once you really start to get involved and see what's going on behind shit, like you really start to realize like, nah, everything ain't what it seemed, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna get into that. So today, right, what we gonna talk about, we gotta talk about NBA Youngboy, right? Now, I know recently you've seen NBA Youngboy has been getting into beef with a lot of people, right? And we probably gonna have to talk about a few people that NBA Youngboy is beefing with today. But, we're gonna have to cover, right? Because, like, shout out to NBA Youngboy, though. Like, I don't hate. This nigga make good music. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jit, fire. He fire. Straight up. First quarter, fire. You know what I'm saying? But now he's beefing with King Von. His artist, Quando Rondo's, got shit with Lil Reese. You know what I'm saying? And, one thing, right, I'm going to say, the South gonna ride, bruh. I know a lot of, like, West Coast, Midwest, East Coast niggas, like, they look down on the South, bruh. But listen to me. The South gonna hold it down. Like, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't see none of that shit from it. You know what I'm saying? The South gonna hold it down. No matter what. Like, the South about this shit, right? And if we gotta prove it to niggas, we gonna prove it to niggas. We got a lot of pride in the South, nigga. You heard of Southern pride? We got that motherfucker. Like, straight up. First quarter. Now, excuse me. I'm on up the blunt. Now, the boy, right? Youngboy is beefing with King Von, right? Now, I like this beef for hip hop, and I like this beef for the streets, okay? Because, like, I am a personal believer, just as, you know, I practice what I preach too, you feel me? That if you rap about it, you have to do it or done it. Right? In the case of Youngboy and his current sparring partner in the game, King Von, I think both of them, right, they've clearly done it before. And, you know, like, definitely right now, both of them are in positions where, like, you know, they're not the active shooter, but, you know, that's what it is. But we won't talk no more on that. But you know what's out there, man. You know the accusations. I ain't saying if them shits is true, but I'm telling you right now, if I was in a room with Youngboy and Vaughn, nigga, I'm up in the fire. That shit gonna be on me. One in the chamber. If I even get like a feeling that shit will go down, I'm pulling out the blades. I'm busting everybody. Like, fuck it. Everybody getting shot. Don't stand in front of me, nigga, because you gonna get hit. Shit. Innocent bystanders with everybody getting shot. Even if I just feel something's going wrong. You feel me? But I'm a paranoid type nigga. So that's why I don't even like to fuck with people. That's just me. But you know what? Hey, I think that's why I'm a Youngboy fan. Because I think he on that same shit too. You heard Outside Today. Right? Now, in terms of, right, his other beefs, Kodak is also actively beefing with Youngboy. Yo, Youngboy out here, he's trying to make sure he's super thug. Like, Youngboy, if we're talking about drama and being in beef, and, well, I guess if we're talking about also, like, success and moves in the street, I'm gonna get such a controversial opinion and hate from when I say this. Youngboy, I would say right now, is the South Side's Tupac. Now, a lot of people will be like, no, you can't be. Look, who go platinum in the streets today? Youngboy. Who showed they about that shit? Youngboy. Who ready to beef with anybody in the motherfucking game because he see these niggas breathe like he breathe and he ready to blow some shit down because fuck it, if he gonna go, he gonna take a fuck nigga with him? Youngboy. Now, is everybody he beefing with about that shit too? Most certainly. And I think that's what makes these beefs interesting to report on, because this is what shit's gonna make it happen. As you know, King Von and Kodak, no pushovers. You know, them Haitian boys down there in Kansas City, yo, that shit, boy, that shit busting, nigga. Shit, you need your Smith & Wesson down there, boy, South Florida. Like, look, you know, and Chicago, you know, Chicago ain't never been a joke, man. Go back to the days of Al Capone. Chicago been on their shit, you feel me? Now, with the word, right? Do I really want to see anybody get clapped and gunned down from this beef? No. Not really. I mean, I don't listen to all of these artists' music as much as, you know, the next guy. I have a few key artists I really fuck with, I listen to all the time. Youngboy is among one of those artists, but so is Kodak. So, you know, it's definitely an interesting situation. You know, a lot of these people, right? Because one thing in the rap game, a lot of people have similar fans, man. You know, so when big artists like this beef, and, you know, especially street guys, you know, there's only so many street niggas in the world. So when you have two people like this beefing, right, it really splits the fan base. You feel me? And everybody know Kodak, you know, song, or, you know, Kodak, King Von, Youngboy. If these guys make music together, that shit will be fire. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, I know it is what it is. Sometimes prides and shit get involved, so you gotta let the beef happen, right? Now, speaking in relative situations, right? We're gonna talk about two more situations. One situation involving that boy PnB Rock and that boy Raw Wave, right? And then we're gonna go into another one where we're talking about that boy Quando Rondo and that jit. Shit, what the fuck was that nigga? Lil Reese. Yo, niggas about to, yo, all the Chicago niggas, if they listen to this, be like, yo, put respect on Lil Reese's name and shit. Yo, It's not my fault. I don't listen to that nigga's music. Shout out to him, you know, Big Killer, whatever, nigga, shit, whatever. But so yo, the reason why I like these kind of beefs where you have like real street niggas and beefs is because, you know, after all the talking's done, I don't like all the talking shit. Like, see, I've always been the type of person, like, if a nigga talk too much, like, nothing is gonna happen eventually. People are gonna talk their steam out, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, me, like, I don't know, I'm the type of person, like, if I end up talking, I'm gonna get charged up because I just get more anger, like, as the situation goes on. So I didn't even talk. Like, I just want to get there right away because, like, I get paranoid. Like, I can't sit around and wait for shit. That's not me, G. You know, that's not my thing. What's going on? Now, Rod Wave, right? His beef with PnB Rock is very interesting because PnB Rock is saying that Rod Wave is stealing his style. Where he's talking about trap, rap, and singing. Alright. Now, problem, right, with the trap, the rap, and the singing, he's saying he did it first. Hold on. That's wrong. 03 Greedo did it first. Because remember, 03 Greedo, you know, he had his little moments. He was going in places in California. But if we're talking about who had that sound pushing first, definitely it was Greedo. But let's be real honest. Who you auto-tune, street niggas, rap niggas, all be really copying off of? T-Pain. Yeah, I said it, nigga. T-Pain. Tallahassee Pain. Who was that first nigga that said, ooh, I'm in love with a stripper? Yeah, you remember that shit, right? With the auto-tune and shit. That shit was sounding on fire and shit. Yeah. T-Pain. Remember that nigga. Right? Hey, now people know, yo, T-Pain has some G songs. You know, not many. But yeah, he had a few in the beginning. Spitting that Florida shit. But yo, hey, bitches like the auto-tune back in the day. Now it's G shit. So, is what it is, man. But just remember, all these singing ass niggas talking all that shit. Remember who paved the way for you, nigga. T-Pain. You gotta respect your elders. Now, this beef right here, the reason why I didn't talk about it in the same aspect as the others was I felt that the situation, this is kind of a stupid situation, you know, shit going on and happening here. It makes really, like, I don't know, no sense, because you say you started something, but really someone else did that you made a song with, so you know about him. You can't say, oh, well, I didn't know about 03 Greedo. Like, you definitely knew about 03 Greedo, got beat that thing down with them. But that type of shit happens, man. But it's like, damn, you hate to see, like, I feel like Rod Wave could have made good music with PnB Rock. But I mean, if you're talking about top 10 artists like that all the time, you know, people who actually hit Billboard, most of those people could make good music together. So I understand the argument too. But at the end of the day, I'm a Florida nigga. Florida's gonna ride for Florida. And I feel like that's a big thing that out of town, out of state, actually niggas don't understand is, yo, Florida is gonna rock with Florida. Right? People talking about, like, bro, Florida's nothing. Youngboy go anywhere. He's the real king of the South. You know, he's the Tupac of the South. He's not scared of nothing. Right. But people will ride in Florida. And yeah, you can think you tough, bro, but like, it takes one bullet to lay your ass down, bro. And see, the thing is, man, yo, on these Florida streets, like, niggas just do you dirty, bro. Like, you'll have a nigga be like, okay, he cool with these niggas, bro. We just gonna air this shit out. Fuck it, like, talking to him, letting him know, saying like, hey, what's up, young boy? No, none of that, bro. So, you know, you better keep that heat. You know, Florida niggas ain't gonna play with you, buddy. Now, you got pockets, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Every place, you know, they got their hard pockets, they got their soft pockets, bro. But it's like, man, yo, don't fuck around this section, boy. These just, yo, Florida's just, yo, we gonna crash out in this bitch, bro. Like, don't play with Florida. Right? Now, moving on in beef, right? Talking straight out of status. That boy, Quando Rondo, has got issues with Little Reese. Now, I don't know if Quando Rondo said anything that set off the Chirac Grim Reaper, but I think that shit is a stupid name. Like the Chirac Grim Reaper. I don't know. I feel like, see, this is some real shit. Real nigga gotta say. We gotta stop over glorifying street niggas for shit they supposed to do. Nigga, do some shit different that impress me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need more Nipsey hustles. Because, like, you know, if you a gangster, you really pushing that line, you're doing that thing. Like, being willing to drill somebody and, you know what I'm saying, go on that mission. Like, that shit you supposed to do. Like, you supposed to do that shit. So, I don't get why we glorify. Now, if you the type of nigga that, yo, you will walk in a cemetery, then, yo, you get your respect, shooter. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, but it's like people like, you know what I'm saying? Like the baby, right? The baby has, you know, he has a body, whatever. But this nigga keeps talking about the same body. Like, bro, we get it. You killed the guy. We get it. It's, you know, it's so new to you, but like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, if you really gangster, you in them streets, you pushing that line, that shit you supposed to do. You supposed to do that. Right? That's supposed to. Now, I definitely say that out of these guys, Quando Rondo, and Little Reese, you know, like, they're really, really about this life, man. Like, you know that boy Quando from Savannah, Georgia, and them boys in Georgia, they don't play, you know, that's a Florida neighbor right there. So, you know, we know about them boys, and they don't play around, you know, and he signed to, you know what I'm saying, NBA. I just think, like, you know, like, that this is a interesting kind of dilemma sorting out, because you have to remember, one of Little Reese's biggest allies, King Von. So, are we going to see what happened with, you know, G Money, Fredo Bang crew now going on with the O Block Boys? Is that going to be like the new trend in Stasis and Rap where somebody comes along and everybody's just like fighting each other for like no apparent reason? I don't know. But shit, gotta see how it happen, man. But yeah, that shit gonna be crazy, man. Like, you know, cause if you think about it, right? Why are Chicago niggas beefing with niggas from other states, right? Like, first of all, Vaughn, like, Vaughn's in Florida, right? Youngboy be wherever the fuck. Quando, same shit. Who knows where Little Reese is at? Last time I saw something about that nigga, he shit himself. So, like, I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't shit on Quando Rondo. Because, like, damn, if Quando Rondo catch him lacking in the suburbs and beat him again like that other nigga did, I don't know. It would just be bad looks for the Chirac Grim Reaper to have shit themselves. But yeah, man, shit is what it is. Now, a lot of people would say that, oh man, Chicago dudes are like the super savages and, you know, everybody should duck Chicago dudes, man. But look, there's a real nigga wherever the fuck you go, nigga. You gonna find a nigga who gonna be that killer in a small town or a big city or a rural farm. That shit don't matter, nigga. Any shade, any color, bro. Cause listen, like, your city can't take a bullet for you, right? The concrete gonna come off the ground and block that shit. Nah, it ain't working out like that. Yo, when you develop those superpowers, let me know, nigga, cause I need to smoke that same shit. I'm trying to be like that boy, hit the sherm stick, be high for 4 hours, and think I got powers like the X-Men. Not really, though. Don't smoke sherm, kids. Damn, this light is fucked. You know, hold up. We gotta grab. We're gonna have to get past right here, the old school. Can you hear me? Thank you. Yeah, no, right there, behind the skillet. Yeah, thank you. Gotta get some fucking matches out here. Damn, you know. Now, one thing I'll say, right? I know the diss tracks are going to be fire coming out of these camps. Especially if Tato, Chief Keef get involved. They're going to bring that energy. I think, obviously, like, youngboy is probably the best out of all of them. But, you know, I think that shit's going to be good. I'm really like to see the interesting situation with Rob Wave and PnB Rock. Like, are we gonna get R&B battle bars? Is that what's about to happen? Are they about to like sing diss tracks at each other? I don't even fucking know. I want to see that shit happen, but shit, let's see what the fuck it is right now. In the situation, Vaughn Reese, he's like, man, this shit about to be lit. And then, I don't know. I'm hoping we keep it on wax. But obviously, like in Chicago, they got that line where they say dead homies type shit. Say the same type of shit in Louisiana, Southside shit. That's how it be. So, I think, man, that shit is going to go too far to the point if people let it go too far. I hope it doesn't. It'll be a shame to lose any of these artists. But, yo, I know how that street team go, man. So, whatever it is, man, just got to get it poppy and get it popping, man. Be about your respect. Don't let a nigga over you, you know what I'm saying? Take your consequences like a motherfucking man. If it came out your lips, own that motherfucker. Right? Yeah, lighter's empty. Had to hit the match. Alright, man. So now we moving into the world of sports. Really, we got one story today. It's a pretty interesting one, right? So, that boy, that jit right there. Earlier, little boy. Nah, I'm playing. Adrian Broner just dropped an interview with Vlad TV a few days ago. Yo, he was straight cutting Paulie ass, talking about he was blowing his girl's back out donkey style. She was on the dick. Yo, he was throwing that thing in her. He said she was getting the black sausage. Now, listen, I got no problem with two people doing the bedroom, but that boy Paulie was feeling the hurt, had to go in with that shit in the fight. Right? Then come out, and then bam, that nigga whip your ass, take your bitch. And then you got the nerve to say, you took my side, bitch. Like, come on, bro. Don't trip over no bitch, Paulie. You still big pimpin'. Right? Now, here's the crazy thing. Will Paulie fight Broner? Will Paulie even respond? Shit, I don't know, nigga, but I love to see that. Because you got to remember, like, Paulie is not no slouch. Slouch, I meant slouch. But you know what the fuck I mean, man. You know the vibes. Right? So, Paulie isn't a slouch. He puts them fucking things on him. This kush shit killing me. He put them things on him. He beat them boys down. Right? Boys getting packed out. So, Broner does too. Broner try to be on his Mayweather shit for a minute. Broner's a legitimate contender still though. But to see him go at it over this, it would be kind of interesting. Could Beef be the new starter of big gate pay-per-view fights? Like, are you just gonna start talking shit on a podcast and then bam, you got a pay-per-view fight set up? Because at that point, I would actually tune in to watch some of those. Shit, get rappers to do it too. Like, shit, Blueface fight White K. Osiris. But, like, for real, beat his ass for being a snitch. All on the shit talking about, hey, you on the phone with 6ix9ine, rat ass niggas, boy, ratatouilles, bro. We can't fuck with them shits, bro. See, that's why I can't fuck with niggas like Meek Mill either, bro. Because, like, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. People are going to hate what the fuck I'm about to say. But this real shit, and I'm going to say that motherfucker anyway. 6ix9ine was right when he said, niggas in the game, depending on your position, what you do with them, it seems to not matter if you snitch. Daisy Perez, Rockefeller Record CEO, right? Who owns Rockefeller? Jay-Z, who's on Rockefeller? Meek, Rihanna, bunch of other people. How many people would you say Daisy Perez directly has her hand in a day? tons. But they gonna work with the snitch, bro. Man, it be crazy, bro. Because it's like, yo, how the fuck you work with the snitch, but you a gangster super thug? Because Daisy Perez gave out sentences, too. She gave up drug dealers. Took down a bunch of people. Oh, shit. So, it's the same shit. Like, ratting is motherfucking ratting. It don't matter. Like, there's no such thing that you're a level 4 snitch or a level 2 snitch, nigga. Like, it doesn't, like, there's certain circumstances, right? Like, let's say you're the only person alive, everybody else is dead. You already done your time. You want to tell that story? You tell that story, bro. Because, like, it's not going to affect anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to hurt nobody. If you're cooperating with the government and you're putting people away, that's snitching. You know what I'm saying? I know some people, confess. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, too. And through their confession, that also jams other people up. That's also snitching. I don't fuck with that either. So there's a lot of rules and guidelines. But, it's not for civilian people. That's the first thing I'm going to say. It is not for civilian people. Whether you are affiliated, you are clicked up, or you are neutron, there's certain codes we all got to abide by. Right? And niggas got to keep their mouth shut on things, because if you let one thing go, it's a floodgate, man. Because then, like, look, he snitched and he snitched and he snitched. Like, 6ix9ine is the first snitch rapper now. That's big. Big as fuck. Who's to say another rapper is not going to come along and be like, oh, yeah, man, I can still have a huge career with some of these big industry artists if I snitch. I'll be able to do shows and everything. Then come out still talking the same shit, make a hit record. Right? Like, even if, what was that song? I don't know, man. I didn't listen to that shit. Whatever his track with Nicki Minaj is, I don't remember the name of that shit. I don't support snitches, so I didn't listen to that shit at all. That's fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But you have to give the devil his due, and he is right on the part that you can't fuck with any snitches at all. And that's why, even if, me at first, even though I'm a small person, but a drop starts a ripple, I'm with the no snitching movement. Straight up, period. No snitching. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, niggas is just telling, right? Now, our next thing we're going to talk about right here, right? So, with the whole Corona situation, like, going down, a lot of artists are not able to get shows. But a lot of artists are turning to streaming platforms, right? And with that, right, there's a whole new age coming on that I think is pretty interesting. And I think that marks the signs of guys like BFB, the Pac-Man, right? Now, for you guys that have never heard of BFB, the Pac-Man, I suggest you go listen to him right now. That boy is fire. He's blowing up. You know what I'm saying? His song Sada Baby's popping. It's a gold plate, right? And I think, in terms of how he's doing his sales, I think he's really changing up the game, because, he's making a lot of people, change up and become real. And I really think in the future of the rap industry, we've been filled with so much fake for so long that soon the generation coming now in 2020 is going to be tired of the fake shit, and we're going to get that real shit back in rap. And there's a lot of real guys out there that I think that are doing the thing, like Maxo Cream, Rizzo, Sauce Walker, shit like that. Alright, now we're going to get into the Double XL 2020 freshman list, right? So, off the top, I don't feel like this is a good list. I think it's kind of shitty, actually. Because, Double XL is supposed to, show like who are going to be the new stars, the next people in rap. And I feel like only a few of the people on here are really like that next up and coming sound, that next, move, right? Now, okay. Let's go down the list. I'm going to name off each person. I'm going to tell you what I think, and then I'm going to circle back around and tell you who I would have kept in the list and artists I maybe would have changed up for the list, right? And the thing I'm going to take into account when I make my list that I think a lot of people don't take into account are we're going to talk about bars, right? Good bars, right? Now, there are certain people that are on the list that I say, yeah, should be on there, but my opinion of them might not be favorable exactly for maybe a specific reason or two, but they should still be on here. But I'm still going to say that because I'm not going to fake like I exactly love a person. Maybe there I'll list a possible alternate, but we're about to go into that bit right now, baby, off the cuff, off the dome, freestyling it. Alright, so Polo G, right? Now this J right here, alright, I'm not gonna lie. I caught on to J's music kind of recently, and he's pretty good. Like, his voice is pretty unique. He's got a good story. He comes really good with just, like, the total package in terms of what a rapper needs. He's got, like, a cool persona. He's got a lot of unique features as well as enhancing an already popular sound. So I think Polo G, yes, is going to stick around for a while, and I would definitely keep him on the list for sure. He deserves to be on here, and I think this is a great pick. Yo, now we got a Florida boy. You know what I'm saying? Real Florida jit. He been rocking. You know what I'm saying? That orange and blue gated colors, Florida shit. And that's that boy Raw Wave. Now, Raw Wave, yes. I think he should be on here now. But I also am going to say I think he should have been on the list sooner. Because I think when he came out with Thug Motivation, I think the preceding time to that, because when did Thug Motivation drop? I want to say it was about somebody look up, Thug Motivation. We gotta get another mic in here because, like, you know what I'm saying, that shit crazy. But I think, so like y'all saying that, I think Thug Motivation definitely, like, pushed him up. But I think he had earlier songs that if he would have been on the freshman list and then dropped Thug Motivation, like, it would have been a much better, push. It would have been better timing. And people did say he should have been on the list, but it is what it is. Now, I do think, right, that definitely, as far as Florida artists go, Raw Wave out of St. Pete he's a fresh breath of air to the game, and it's a good pick. I wouldn't change him off the list. Baby Keem, he's popular. I personally never really listened to his music. I would replace him on the list, right? I would maybe go with someone like, because see, who would I put? I think, because see, I'm also trying to think too, like who would sound good with the whole thing, right? Because you got Rod Wave singing, and you've got, you're gonna get Polo G, who's kind of got like that melodic sound. I think maybe you could go somewhat different. See, the thing is too that makes it hard to actually like think right now about who it would be is because I don't exactly know. Right? But all right. Crazy pick change, right? People who are hearing this, let me know if you agree with me. Replace Baby Keem with Molly G. Now let that sink in for a minute. Right? He's got that dope New York sound. He's definitely pushing that line. Really plugged in. He's got a song with G Herbo. He's releasing more music and coming up. I think like once things get back to normal and he starts doing his show, he's gonna be good. Right? Now, Mulatto, I don't know. I don't listen to her music. You need one bad bitch in the cypher. She gets the pick. I don't mean to downplay her. I just, her music never comes into my sphere of influence. And if I were to replace her with anybody, I wouldn't even know who it would be. I don't listen to many female rappers. I don't know. But she stays. Lil TJ stays. I think with like Lil TJ, he could potentially be more in the future. I see a lot of people he's competing with. A lot of people on this list are, they really are missing that song. I think Jack Harlow gets to stay because, like, even though he's pretty much like the most generic rapper of the bunch, in terms of the way he presents himself, is very different, and I think his flow is going to catch on because I think in this, just because like with the pandemic and the way the world's changed, 2020 is going to be a new era, and I think definitely people like Jack Harlow are going to be big stars for a while. So I think this is a good pick, and Generation Now have traditionally been really good judges of who's going to be hot next. So I think this guy's got it. And then, What's Poppin' and the What's Poppin' remix. Now, one thing I got to see from him, can he do it again? If he does, then yes, I think Jack Harlow will be around for a very long time. If he can't, well, he's going to be that one-hit wonder, and yeah, is what it is. Now, NLE. Yeah, I mean, hey, he's popping, man. He's going to be big, like, this is what it is. Can't say anything about that pick. Chica, I have no idea who the fuck this is. I don't know why they're on the list. I don't really know anybody who listens to them. So I don't know. I mean, there's always another bigger artist you could put in, But If I were to go with my personal pick, I don't know. I would say Peso Peso, man. Peso Peso could fit really well on this list. He's got a lot of big songs, you know, he's got some bangers in the streets. He's part of the whole TSF wave. I really think he would fit well on this list. You know, he just kind of brings a different vibe to the track that's gonna, you know, have the crowd more turned up. I really think in the future, TSF right now is building a very big movement with drip, and I think the whole country is really starting to embrace splash and drip, because every single, you know, state in the South is developing its own, you know, and that's really making a difference, I think. So I would definitely put Peso Peso on the list over Chica. Cowboy, I've heard a few tracks from him, but that shit's not that memorable. I don't know. I think like 24K Gold, Lil Keed, Cowboy. I think you could take all of them out, right? Because, you know, they just really are unproven. I would say a lot in the realm of the music's gonna be big, you know. If we're talking in terms of like sheer numbers, I think there's definitely artists who match them that I would say could fit better, right? But since, right, the 10 spot winner was 24K Gold, I would like to pull a crazy audible. Never been done ever. But there's a group called Future Kings. These dudes are hot. I feel like they have a very unique sound that's going to come up and coming. Very underground. Now, will they be on a future freshman list? Maybe. I feel like they got a very great song that I want to play for people. I don't think exposure is the biggest part. And so let them speak for you. Yo, shout out Future King.